you're in your 30s, there's a good chance that your first exposure to Ozzy Osbourne was through TV and movies, not music. Specifically, references to him eating bats.
It's Ozzy Osbourne. Balls.
Like Ozzy Osbourne when he stopped biting the heads off bats.
What's with the ball?
The first time you heard this song was this version of it.
Millions of people living as fools.
And you only vaguely understood why this mumbly old English guy was on every commercial in the early 2000s.
These aren't Pepsis. That Pepsi twists.
You're a bunch of bloody magicians.
And the decade after that.
What you talking about?
Just a 5G. Just say a 5. Just say 5G.
And the decade after that.
Who's the new guy? Hi, I'm Oswald.
But the world was a very different time in 2002. This guy was president. Haha, whoops. September 11th happened only months before. We unknowingly were about to enter a failed exercise in nation building in Afghanistan. And on the cultural front, Survivor and Big Brother were basically the only reality shows on TV. And MTV was still playing music videos. After all, YouTube wasn't a thing yet. And little 13-year-old me was fully immersed in the past its prime nu metal genre, totally unaware of any earlier rock music eras. But that was about to change in the most unlikely way. The Osbornes first aired on MTV March 5th, 2002, and with it, Jack, Kelly, Sharon, and Ozzy were about to become the first celebrity reality stars, which led Ozzy to become famous again in a totally different way. Like I said, there were a lot of commercials, but most importantly, it exposed an entirely new generation to his actual music.
I'm not the kind of person you think I am.
But beyond his most recent album at the time, Down to Earth, I didn't really venture further into his discography until...
When I was 15 and heard the song Iron Man, my life changed.
I wish I could say my experience was as cool as Henry Rollins was, but it wasn't. Because the first time I heard Iron Man was when I was playing in marching band. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think I had knowingly ever heard the real song. But when I did, it changed my life, and I wanted more of it. So I got the Paranoid album. Then I got their first album. Then Master of Reality, which is basically the blueprint for every great heavy band since. I mean, look at just how many times the song Into the Void's been covered. So many guys like me just identified with Sabbath songs and lyrics. But more than that, Ozzy was a lovable, relatable rock star. He didn't have the sex appeal and grandeur of a Robert Plant, or the praise of the artistic crowd and the critics like David Gilmour, and certainly not the radio-friendly, listen-to-it-with-your-girl type of vibes that bands like the Eagles had. But it didn't matter. They influenced everyone anyway, from underground punk acts like Black Flag to thrash metal stadium acts like Metallica. It's so much in their DNA, Ozzy's bass player looks just like Metallica's. That's a joke. But Ozzy's influence is so much more than that. For better or worse, he accidentally invented celebrity reality TV.
That bastard fucking dog, man. I'm gonna throw it in the pool. Wait, get the out of my house, you.
Where would the Kardashians be without Ozzy?
You can help me clean up the dog poo. I do it every day, Kim. Oh, no. This is just a bunch of crap that I put up with.
Or Celebrity Apprentice.
Dennis, you're fired.
Without that, would Donald Trump have had the universal name recognition to come down that golden elevator to become president? Maybe we should be calling the Prince of Darkness the King of all media instead. Sorry, Howard. There's nothing more than I could say that others haven't said and said better.
This is just
There will never be another Ozzy. And in case you were wondering what that thing was at the bottom right side of your screen, this is my other tribute to Ozzy. After all, this channel is called Doug Does Drawings, not Doug Does Eulogies. To bring it full circle, the first thing I knew about Ozzy when I was a little kid was that he was the guy who bit heads off bats. So, in the spirit of that, I thought I would draw this silly little cartoon. Let me know in the comments if you actually want me to make this into a real relief print. If I get enough yeses, I'll put it on my Etsy shop. As my final tribute, I leave you with Ozzy's greatest, if not the greatest, segment in television history.
We're talking with the one and only Ozzy Osbourne. Good evening, Ozzy.
What?
Good evening, Ozzy.
Hello there.
How are you?
Fine.
Ozzy.